What is dabba Vi by dabba F? Go back to the consumer's problem. What is dabba V by dabba Fi? You got an expression for dabba V by dabba Fi. See, what is the indirect utility function? The indirect utility function, friends, was Vi of P was U of Xi of P plus M minus Fi, right? If you differentiate dabba Vi of P with respect to Fi, what will you get? This was there, right? Plus it was like this, right? So if you differentiate that Vi with respect to Fi, what will you get? What is dabba Vi with respect to Fi? Minus 1. So important thing is you substitute minus 1 here. Right? You can substitute minus 1 here. If you substitute minus 1 here, what will you get? N1 is equal to beta 1 and N2 is equal to beta 2. Right. So in equilibrium, N1 is equal to beta 1, N2 is equal to beta 2. Right? N1 is equal to beta 1, N2 is equal to beta 2. Right? Okay. So now, okay. Right, so we have this, right? So now, what I can do it, you can use it here. You can use it in the first equation. So use it here. What do you get? If you use this here, what will you get? Minus N1, no? So your first equation will become, right, so you have got beta 1 is equal to N1, beta 2 is equal to N2, right. So your first equation will become, so basically you get the first two things to be, so what you have from this is N1 into Xi into P N1 into X1 plus X1 dash, okay, minus C X1 dash. Now beta 1 is equal to N1. Right? Beta 1 is equal to N1. Sure? Okay. And what is dabba V by dabba Pi? See, this expression was beta 1 dabba V1 by dabba P1, right? Yeah. So we know that this is minus X1. So this can be written as N1 X1 plus P1 X1 dash minus C1 plus N1 minus, and this has to be equal to 0, right? Now if you solve this, what do you get? If you solve this, what do you get, friends?
X1 dash is equal to C X1. X1 will cancel.
So N1 X1, right, plus N1 P1 X1 dash minus N C1 X1 dash, right, is equal to N1 X1.
Yeah.
So this will cancel with this.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you get? N1 P1 X1 dash is equal to N1 C X1 dash.
So P1 is equal to C.
So P1 is equal to C. So price charged to the first consumer is marginal cost. right? Price charged to the first consumer is marginal cost. Argue that the price charged to the second consumer will also be the marginal cost. Prove to me that price charged to the second consumer is also marginal cost. तो मैं एक्सक्यूज लेके एक्सक्यूज काटे ठीक है ना? So what do you get? You get so what will you get? P1 is equal to C, P2 is equal to C. So what you will get is an important equality. P1 is equal to P2 is equal to C. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So how do you decide what is F1 and F2? Okay, so what have you decided? Both the type of consumer will pay the same price. What you do now answer is, what is the fixed cost that you will, fixed charge that tariff that you will take from each customer? What is the fixed tariff that you will take from each customer? Right? कैसा करेंगे? How will you solve for that? How will you solve for that? कसं ठरवणार? सॉल्व करायला पहिला नंबर ठेवायला ते फिक्स प्लस See, you know, friends, that you must have the equation. Yeah? You must have this equation. You must also have in equilibrium this one holds. You know that this is equal to marginal cost, this is equal to marginal cost. You know this quantity. You know this function form, you know C. So from these equalities you will be able to solve for F1 and F2. From these equalities, you will to solve for F1 and F2. Right? From these equalities, solve for F1 and F2.
So how will we insert in the reservation utility for
Mr. Tenet, hello, it is 2 minutes.
the consumer release?
That is what the minimum that's an explicitly given number. U1 bar and U2 bar. Right? So suppose I give you a sum. Suppose I give you a sum. Okay? Suppose I say suppose I say that the demand function for the previous demand function for monopolarized good is 20 minus 2q. Okay? Suppose the cost of production C is 10 plus 0.5q. Okay? Can you calculate the price in the market? And suppose this guy is doing the first degree price discrimination. Can you tell me what is the price in the market? Right? There are two types of buyers. Right? There are two types of buyers, type 1 and type 2. Right? What would be the quantity bought by type 1 buyer? What would be the quantity bought by type 2 buyer? What would be the price charged in the market? And what would be the tariffs paid by all these buyers? What would be the tariffs paid by all these buyers? Can you solve this for me? Do I need to specify something more for you to solve this? I need to solve for reservation utilities as well. So I need to give you the utility function for the first buyer. X1 is x1 raised to 0.7 plus y1. Okay? Utility function of the second buyer, yeah, there are 10 buyers of the first type, 8 buyers of the second type. So first, what you do is you know price will equal marginal cost. That's already given to you, right? So what you do is to obtain the indirect utility function for buyers of each type. How will you obtain the indirect utility function for buyers of each type? You know price equals marginal cost. So what will price be equal to in this market? 0.5.
Yeah.
Everybody charge the price equal to 0.5, right? The point is, how much will the first consumer be charged and how much will the second be charged as tariff? For which you have to equate, you will get the indirect utility function. Right, so what is the indirect utility function for each player? Right, so for each player, for the first, so I solve it for the first one. Right, for the first one, the first consumer is solving the problem. The first consumer is solving the problem. Max over x1 y1, right? x1 raised to 0.7 plus y1 such that p1 x1 plus y1 m minus f1, right? Sure? Right? So form the Lagrangian. Plus lambda 1. Yes? And because of inequality constraint, you have to know lambda into m minus f1 yeah? Right? So if you solve this problem, what will you get? Yeah? And you know that lambda 1 is equal to 1 from the next differentiation. That is, if you do Yeah? If you differentiate f1, this is what you get. Lambda is equal to 1. From which it follows that 0.7 upon x1 raised to 0.3 is equal to p1. ठीक है? Correct, na? Sure? Okay. So wait. Okay. So first tell me how much x will be consumed now in equilibrium? Both the consumer, the first consumer कितना x खरीदेगा equilibrium में? ये मोनोपोलिस्ट गुड है ना, तो x1 को कितना x खरीदेगा? आपको मालूम है कि P1 is equal to 0.5 now, ना? Yeah? So what you really have is x raised to minus 0.3 is P1 upon 0.7, right? Correct? नहीं समझ रहे? See, x1 raised to minus 0.3, right? So basically 1 upon x1 raised to 0.3 is p1 upon 0.7, right? So how do you solve for x1? What is x1 equal to? So x1 is equal to 0.7 upon p1 raised to how much? 0.3. 0.3, no? Right? Now, okay, let me ask you a question. In this demand, for this consumer, what will be the elasticity of demand? People ask me for this consumer, what will be the elasticity of demand? 1.7. X raised to minus 0.3 है ना? आपल्याला काय मिळतं? X raised to minus 0.3, okay, which is equal to P1 upon 0.7, बरोबर? right? हाँ? आता आपल्याला काय केलं पाहिजे की if you raise, if this is x1, आता आपल्याला काय करायचं की x1 is equal to 1 करायचं, right? Okay. So when you get x1 is equal to 1, when you add a 0.7 to this, right? So you get x1 into minus 0.3 into x1 is equal to into 0.7. You will solve by x1, right? So how will you get this? So x1 is to minus 0.7. So how will you solve this? Yeah, you're right. So how will you solve this? Now, how will you get for x1? How will you solve for x1?
P1 0.7 into 0.3.
Yeah.
No, how will you solve for x1?
So you raise both sides to 0.3.
You raise both sides to
0.3.
0.3.
Yeah.
Right, so what we had was right, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 0.90. After raising.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what is P1?
Yeah.
Right? What is P1 now?
0.5.
0.5. 0.5. So if you put that, what is x1?
0.90.
So P1 is equal to 0.5. So x1 is equal to 903. Right? So how much of quantity of the first consumer consumed? 0.90. अभी आपको elasticity of demand चाहिए at this point. What will you get? You know that you have to differentiate with respect to P. So the elasticity of demand will be dabba x by x1 by dabba P1 into P1 upon x1. What will be dabba x1 by dabba P1? 0.3 P1 into etc. 1 minus 0.3. Right? So 0.3 P1 into 0.7 will be the derivative. You know what is P? Substitute that into x by p. You know what is x and p. So that will get the elasticity of demand. Right? But more elasticity of demand हमको देखना है कि F1 F2 कितना करेंगे. तो ये आ गया x1 का solution. Right? या फिर ऐसे चुकता है. Yeah, it has to be. Hold on. Okay? So my solution is 0.7 x raised to 0.3 is p, right?
Yeah.
P1. Sure?
Yeah.
So
X raised to 0.3.
So 1 upon x raised to 0.3 is P1 upon 0.7.
Yeah.
Or x raised to 0.3 is 0.7 upon P1. Right? So x raised to 0.3 is P1 upon 7. Yeah, right. So so what do you have? You have x raised to 0.3.
0.7 upon.
Yeah, 0.7 upon 1.8.
Right? Okay. Sure? So what will be the solution for x?
0.6 upon p raised to 0.3. Raised to 1 upon 0.3.
Minus 0.
1 upon
1 upon 0.3. Yeah.
No, दोनों साइड में 0.3 मल्टीप्लाई करके 1 upon 0.3 करेंगे 1 है. बराबर, correct. Sure? Okay, so this is now that's right because if p goes up, x should go down, no? Right? So this is the demand curve. Inverse demand curve. Right? So p is a function, x is a function, demand curve. X is a function of p. Right? तो ये आ गया आपको, है ना? ये x का वैल्यू आ गया. Now हमको क्या करना है? अभी इसको हमको डालना है indirect utility function. So you got xi of p. You got xi as a function of p. Okay. अभी indirect utility function क्या होगा? V1 of p f1, right? Okay, right, which is equal to V1 of actually xi of p करेंगे ना, which is equal to 0.7 raised to p, right? So what is that function actually equal to? It is equal to, so if you solve this, that's going to be x1 of p, so 0.7 upon p raised to 1 upon 0.3, ये xi of p हो गया. Plus yi, right? And what is yi? M minus fi, right? Yi is equal to M minus fi. Okay, set M equal to so y is equal to M minus fi. ये मेरा indirect utility function है, right? Now what I know is 0.7 upon p plus 1 upon 0.3 plus m minus f1 must be equal to some indirect utility, some reservation utility, say 10, right?
We took it as 6, right?
For type, this is for type 1.
Yeah.
So
We took it as 6.
whatever you use, so 6, whatever number, right? 6.
Yeah.
Now, suppose m is equal to 100. What is p? P is 0.5.
Yeah.
So if you put 0.5 here, you've got all the numbers in place, so you can solve for f.
F1, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is what the first play will be. The first consumer will pay. The second consumer will pay f. Right? Just we actually calculate the tariffs that each customer will pay. Right? Okay? Under assumption of course, the quasi-linear utility function. In general, suppose my utility function is x1y could be x1 raised to 0.7, y raised to 0.3, then life will become more complicated. Yeah, because you'll have to differentiate with respect to y also and f also, and you'll get more complex kind of result. So the simple straight result will not go through. But the insight will be the same. sure you're able to solve this? Yeah? So in the next class, second degree price discrimination. Okay?